Hi, and welcome to PB&J. I'm meant to be standing in for Jill whilst she is away, but due to a shoulder injury, my husband has agreed to be my hands, so I apologise in advance for the quality of this video. We will be using the new Christmas clear set, Let It Snow. And this gorgeous Christmas clear set, Winter Wonderland. Take a square of Clear Skies Mix and Match cardstock and emboss with a Cuttlebug snow embossing folder. This is how it will look when you have finished. Then take a paper sanding block and sand over the top to reveal the white core in the paper, so that you end up with this effect. Take the Spellbinders Fleur-de-Lis nesting square and cut a rectangle out using the darkest colour Clear Skies Mix and Match cardstock. Don't throw away the waste, as we will be using this in a moment. This waste piece of card can be used as your initial mat round the edge of your card. Now let's mount up your first few layers using double-sided tape. Cut out a white label using Spellbinders Labels 1. With a distress tool, cover the whole area with tumbled glass ink. Create a wavy mask and place on your label. Then with a small amount of chipped sapphire ink, lightly colour the bottom half of the label. With a black marker pen, draw a faux sewing line around the edge. Place onto the fleur-de-lis mat and then mount onto the main card using dimensional foam pads. Stamp the sentiment onto a scrap of white card using VersaFine ink. Then cut round, leaving a thin border. Completely cover the sentiment with glossy accents and leave to dry. On a separate piece of scrap card using Memento ink, Stamp the hedgehog. Colour the leaf with Copic marker G07. Then add shading with G28. Once you have done this, go back in and blend again with G07. Colour his hands, face and feet with E43. Then add shading with E31. Then give him a little rosy cheek with E93. Blend back in with the lightest shade. Colour his body with E0000. Then begin shading his prickles with E33. Start with a circular motion for the base coat. Once you have completed the base coat, use a flicking motion using E37 to create the prickles. Repeat this process with E47 to add a darker shade of prickle. Next, colour his scarf with R17. Add shading with R29. And then go back and blend the colours together with the lighter shade of red. Finally, colour his scarf with G14. You can now cut him out. Once he has been cut out, I edge him with a black pen, and then I use an embossing tool to add a little bit of dimension to his body and the scarf. Add a blob of picket fence distress stickles and use your finger to spread over the leaf. You can also add this to the bottom of the hill if you wish. Apply dimensional glue to the back of the hedgehog and adhere to the front of the card. Glue the sentiment onto a scrap piece of Clear Skies dark cardstock. Cut around the edge, leaving a small border. Add dimensional foam pads to the back and place on the front of the card. With a black fine liner pen, add whiskers, and then with enamel accents, give him a little blob on his nose. Finally, add enamel accents for the snow, varying the size of the blobs and randomly placing them in the sky. This completes the card. Thank you for watching, and I would just like to say a special thanks to my husband for being my hands today. If you would like more information, please visit the Penny Black blog at www.pennyblackink.wordpress.com.